Am I good? Welcome to my channel, Pretty Pink Soul Movement. I'm Michelle Cool, and I thought I'd do a little quick Lightworkers Starseed reading today because that energy is heavy. And as I was driving along, I just had this feeling that people are struggling to breathe, like they're feeling suffocated, like they can't see a way out of a current situation, that things aren't free flowing like they thought they would be. All these scenarios, like I could feel people's minds being so super busy, and people are starting to feel like they're not getting anywhere. Like, when am I going to see the light at the end of the tunnel? That's kind of the impression that I was getting. So I thought I'd do a little bit of a pick-me-up message thingamajiggy. So you could also be feeling like super tired. Like, it doesn't matter how much sleep you get, it doesn't matter what you do, like you can't exercise, you can't do this, you can't go that extra mile, because the energies are that intense. But keep resting. I know if you're feeling this way, it feels like nothing's coming of it. Just doesn't matter how much you rest or do this or do that or push this way or push that way on this project or task or thing, and it's not really getting anywhere. It's just the whole trying to push a rock up a hill kind of thing. So Spirit's basically just saying, let all that go. Like, let all that go. Stop trying to think and figure things out. And I know that sucks, because as human beings, we want to, try making things happen. But you're just being asked to let go of that, because it's stopping creating the space for Spirit to help you. And they're like, just ride this out. Just literally just ride this out if this is you and if this is how you're feeling. I know it sucks. Like, I'm right there with you. So that was like a strong message. Like, too many of us are trying to control the situation, and we're just not gaining any ground because of it. So if that sounds like you, then that is what you've got to do. So let's see what messages we can get. Some animal guide messages. Yeah, it's intense, this energy. And I know, like, some people have had such a hard year and they're just like, oh my god, like, when is this gonna let up? But just write it out. I know it doesn't help right now if you're in it, but write it out and just seek out grass as much as you can. That's like all I can tell you. Touch some trees, touch some plants as you're walking past them. Like, you just keep doing what you can do and release situations. So we've got here the tiger and the gorilla spirit guides. I'm feeling like a lot of peace coming off the gorilla. This is one of the first animal guides I ever saw that I had. And even though I don't think they're very gentle, they are quite gentle when they're your animal guides. So this could be one of yours too that's coming up right now. And I'm just getting a lot of, I'm protecting you, I'm walking alongside you. So give your issues and give your problems to me. If you speak with your spirit guides as well, speak to them as well. But obviously this gorilla spirit guide has come out for a reason. So I just get you to close your eyes right now and take a deep breathe in. Breathe out. And just tell yourself that you're clearing the way for new news to come into your life. That you're open to letting things go, and that you're willing to walk beside, the gorilla spirit and get them to help you through this challenging time. That, I don't know if you can feel that, but that is like some heavy energy right now. I can just feel that here. There's a lot of support coming off this dude. Whew, I feel like even more peaceful just connecting to him right now. And then we've got the tiger. So I'm getting from this, some of you feel like you're really had some tough and hard situations, and it just doesn't matter what you do, you feel like you can't get ahead, or people are being deceitful, or it's just, you just feel like a spiral, like you've lost control over everything. But the tiger guide's here beside you. So call in the tiger guide, your tiger guide. And you can call on any animal anytime. Same with the archangels or deities or center masters. Legit, they'll just be there, like quick smart. But see, this tiger's walking along beside you as well. It's protecting you. I'm just getting lots of protection, lots of peace. Like you're being protected. But I think you just need to work with the spirit realm a lot more. And this is where we get so enmeshed in the 3D world. We become so ungrounded and disconnected from our spirit self and our spirit guides and stuff like that. Our spiritual soul, our spiritual self. And I think that's what's happening. And that's what we're letting the ego take over with the control at the moment. And it's making the heavy astrological energy a lot worse. Like we could work through it a lot better. You know, we're always going to have hard aspects and things like that. It's always going to be planets in fire signs, or, you know, in squares, whatever. But when we can establish balance, when we can establish, okay, I've got my 3D world. Okay, when am I taking time for the other side, the spiritual side, the connection? Like, even when you're in the 3D, you can still communicate to your guides, to whoever, to your animal guides. You can envision them there beside you. Whenever you're struggling, just envision, you know, these guys beside you. Walking along beside you on either side of you, or the front of you, or the back of you, like clearing the way. Because just even look at this, like, I know it's not the best drawings, but look how intense that is. Like their stare. Like, we got you back, girl. Let us in. So just vision them with you if you're having a hard time. Oh, that's nice. I wasn't expecting to use that deck. So, funnily enough, I ordered these cards and they've just come in perfect timing. TLC for the soul, which I think we all need right now. So let's see what awesome messages do I want to... No, I'm going to finish with these ones. Okay, these cards I love. The secret language of color cards. They're amazeballs. So let's do some color therapy, shall we? Plum keeps showing up. Let's see. What can help us the most now? What color can we call in? We got can't speak, coral and emerald. So we'll start with the coral. Allow flow and synchronicity into your life. So it's letting go of that whole ego aspect. Let's see. Coral restores physical vitality with its grounding properties, releasing stress, worry, and anxiety. See things from different points of view with coral and heal a broken heart and unrequited love. Coral also helps bring synchronicity and flow into your life. Visualize crossing a coral bridge to bring in more synchronicity and ease into your life. Imagine coral rays shining out of your heart, allowing more flow and synchronicity into your life. See or sense yourself stepping on the coral road that leads you onto your right path. In this vibration, things happen easily in synchronistic ways. Say, my life is easy and full of synchronicity. I follow the most divine path for me. Anytime you have to make a new decision and need some extra help visualizing, step on the coral path. Yeah, well, isn't that applicable to right now? So let's check out the message for Emerald. I feel like I might pull another one too. This one says, calm your mind, body, and soul. Scream, kids. Emerald helps with overcoming fears, releasing frustration, and creating calm. Use this color to bring harmony to challenging situations, dissolve aggression, and mend a broken heart. Emerald also increases self-esteem, attracts abundance, and replenishes your energy. If you got a green candle, that would be good to light that up. Calm your mind, body, and soul with emerald rays. Go into a garden and take deep breaths of fresh air as you focus on the greenery all around you. Place your hands on the grass to feel the healing, calming energy contains. Imagine what it would be like to be a blade of grass, growing without resistance. Breathe in the emerald rays that surround you. Allow peace and calm to flow through you. Say, Divine Love, I rejoice in the wonder of nature. Every time I focus on the greenery around me, I feel calm, perfect balance, and harmony. I do want one more because I feel like we need it. Some of you have an overactive crown chakra too at the moment. So do some balancing chakra meditations on YouTube. Silver, we've got silver. Be persistent, 27. Okay, so there's some, for those of you that have been experiencing like crazy delays, something's about to kick off. There's going to be some realization that's going to be had, or synchronicity is going to happen. There's going to be a key piece of information you need to receive in order to move forward. There's been a blockage, I'm hearing, for some of you for 2 years. It's just something that's been in the background, your subconscious, that you've been trying to work out, and you're like, what the am I going to do with this? And it's like, oh, it's that whole frustration thing, and that's going to shift and move soon. So silver. Silver is the color of peace and persistence, calming nervous tension, bringing serenity and expanding awareness. Silver also strengthens the healing process through purification, releasing diseases and density from the body, and flushing toxicity from the blood and tissues. This includes healing the kidneys and balancing hormonal functions. So some of you need to be wearing silver jewelry. Silver also brings clarity. Silver is also great for protecting and grounding. Oh, well, that's what we need right now. Strengthen your intention and resolve with silver rays of light. Now, before I forget that whole crown chakra thing that I was saying before, the grounding is going to help with that. Some of you might just be receiving too many messages, or lucid dreaming too much, or just having crazy dreams. And that's just an indication that you're receiving too much information for your poor body to handle. So just make sure you call on the emerald more and ground your energy a lot more. And then I'll help you with that. Okay, so stand up straight and focus on what you would like to achieve or experience. Imagine silver rays of light intertwining themselves around you. Strengthen your intention and resolve. Allow them to hold you up taller and stronger. Now imagine a silver ray of light that creates a bridge between your mind and your goal. For the next 3 days, focus on strengthening the silver bridge, and you will feel that you, all of a sudden I feel like a storyteller. Sorry, distracted much. Sorry. Strengthening the silver bridge until you feel that you're confident enough to walk over it. Receive what you want and bring yourself back into the present. Well, that's nice. So what is it that you want? The more you feel like you're ready to have what you want, the faster you will manifest it. Remember, when you continually focus positive attention on a goal, and it's impossible not to manifest it. Say, I am confident, clear, and persistent. Wonderful things now flow into my life at the perfect time. Now, I get, like for most of us, probably all of us, when you're sitting there focusing on your goal, like say it's a big goal, because most of us do pick big goals. And then, 5 months has passed, a year's passed, 2 years have passed, and you're like, where is it? And then you lose all hope, right? Then it seems to be a never-ending cycle of hope, despair, hope, despair, hope, despair. So to get around that, you need to set the little goals. Yeah, you can have your big goal focus, but the thing is, things shift and change as you go anyway, and it's never, life doesn't always work out the way we plan. Even for people that get visions, you could be presented a vision of your future. But sometimes you need to see that vision in order to change your vision along the way. I don't know if you're feeling me. It's almost like dangling that carrot. It's almost like a carrot of illusion. This is random. But it's to entice you to move. Sometimes Spirit knows what you need in order to move, and then it can work with you along the way and usually change it into something better. So that's why it's okay to have like, okay, this is what I really want, you know, but as you grow and evolve, things change. It's good to have that side of that goal, but hold on to that loosely. And it's about living in the moment and going, okay, you know, okay, say for me, like, you know, I really want lots of subscribers for my YouTube channel. I know within my soul I need to help a lot more people heal. And also my passion is doing it because I enjoy doing these videos, right? This is how I help heal myself and help heal others with their life purpose as well. I have so many messages within my soul, so I can't limit it to, you know, this number of subscribers or whatever. That's limiting myself, right? Or I'm just going to focus on one thing. I can't do that because I've got so many things that I want to execute this lifetime. I've got so much, I guess, like talent. I've got so many gifts from past lives and, you know, so many lives, right? Which most of us old souls, starseeds have. We've got more than one gift, right? And my gifts have evolved and changed over time. You know, I'm a healer. I know how to help people psychologically. I can help people spiritually. You know, there's so many different aspects to that as well. It's like this big bucket of things, right? So don't limit yourself as well. So have like a loose-ish goal. Go, okay, I feel like I need to. Your soul will know. Your soul's already telling you, I want to be a healer. Great. That's the grand vision. And all those little steps towards there, the synchronicity will show you how to do that. It'll give you those little plantings along the way to let go of that resistance about the bigger picture and just watch things unfold and focus more on the little goals that today I'm doing this. Tomorrow I am going to do this. Next week I'm going to do that. Focus on that, and that's how you get rid of that whole tripping yourself up with the manifestations. If you're an awesome manifester, sure, like go for it, but most of us struggle. We're like too busy trying to cope with the day-to-day. Like you don't always have that mindset. You get tired and you fall. So this is the best way to go about that. So I don't know who wanted to hear that, who needed to hear that, but there is. Now, TLC for the soul. Help us, magic cards, because we need to hear some good messages. I hope these are written well. As it is, I get distracted. Like, so many messages are coming through. I need to ground my energy. Okay, so what do we need to hear, please? Take three cards. Interesting colors. What do we need to hear right now? I'm going to tell you something because it's got a rainbow. A purpose for all things. Life is a mysterious progression of individual evolution. It can be hard to understand and even more so to accept why events manifest the way they do. Oh my God, that's so cool. I love this. You may be wondering sometimes desperately exactly what purpose each experience serves, yet the answers still elude you. Take comfort in the assurance of knowing that everything you've lived through carries a personal promise of a resolution. You will, in accordance with divine timing, reunite with your loved ones and find the healing and happiness that you seek. The divine ways are exacting and beautiful, just. Right, that doesn't make sense. Today, do your part by replacing cynicism and bitterness with optimism and trust. For you are indeed deeply loved, and your life is carefully thought out to suit your soul alone. There was a point I wanted to make. What was it? Okay. So the whole, you know, the way things unfold, and you can't see why they're unfolding the way they do. You know, I'm feeling that, again, it's that whole frustration in the beginning of, I've worked so hard, or I've done my shadow work, or I've just like, oh my God, when am I going to get a break? You know, I've had enough. I'm frustrated. I want to live in my purpose, or whatever it is for you. And things aren't panning out that way. And it sucks. And you're not going to see it until you're out of it. It's not until you're further along that you can look back and go, oh, okay, I see where Spirit wanted me to get in that situation that I thought wasn't working out for me. And it's not until that whole hindsight, until you step out of where you're at, that it makes sense. Then you could go, okay, I get why things weren't working out for me. But yeah, I just feel like when you're in it, you're just angry. And let that anger out too, if you can, whatever way you can. Sometimes I feel like I want to scream in my car, but then I feel bad because I love my car. And I don't want to put that bad energy in my car. You know. Oh, the rainbow again. Come on. What other messages do we have for everybody watching right now? What do they need to hear? Okay, pink one. They're not falling out, so I'm just going to read them. Always accompanied. Cherry Blossom's my favorite. Do you know that you are loved by a benevolent source, one who knows you and cares for you without reservation? The divine is showing up for you in various forms, no matter where you find yourself. It may occur in the form of sharing fondness with faithful friends, or in any of the various other diversified forms of all life, such as, you ask? A keen-sighted dragonfly darting around you, or sunshine lining up a crude path through a dense forest, or an encouraging word from a stranger at the moment you need it the most. Remove the lenses of indifference and disbelief. As you open yourself up to seeing more than meets the eye, you will notice the amazing abundance of signs affirming your direction. Synchronicity again. Step into wonderment and behold yourself. Be embraced by the divine. It's the same with the butterflies as well, right? If you're walking and say if you're in a bit of a funk and then all of a sudden a butterfly goes past you, you can't help but smile. You're like, no, that was sent for me. As a message, you know, watch out for those little things that like break you out of your funk, if you're in one, that is. If you're not, I'm sure you clicked off right now. Surrender. Oh, this blue is hard to read. Lift it all up and out of you. Decide to no longer be the bearer of pain and separation. Unknowingly, you've carried these long enough as an act of justification for the wrongdoings of others. Hold nothing back from the moment of release. There is a bigger picture. Growth is taking root from the cracked ceiling to be harvested out of the dry soil. Give everything to the higher powers, who are the light within all things. They are the silent listeners to every thought and will direct your energy every step. In your time of greatest need, and whenever you feel the most vulnerable, ask them for spiritual union. Every word you think meets every word you think meets the endlessly empathetic ears of your cosmic friends. It's the whole spirit guide thing, or the deities. They're around you, so converse more with them, share more of your thoughts with them, and the more you ask questions in your head, if you don't do that already, you will hear the answers. Like, you will hear the answers in your head. As I'm filming this, we're approaching, obviously this is timeless message, but we're approaching the thinnest, veilest of days on the 31st of October. So I am planning to do a reading for that day, if Spirit will let me. I make all these plans to do certain things and they're like, no, Michelle, no, man. So I've done the artwork, so I'm halfway there. But so watch out for more videos. But yeah, the veil is getting very thin. And there's a lot of magic that we can tune and tap into, which is what the reading will be about. So look out for that. I hope these messages have helped you. Please let me know if they have. And don't forget to like and comment. And I will see you in the next video.